This is a shot from a movie called Wings that was made in 1927. This has no right to look this good for like almost 100 years ago. It's actually kind of scary how good they were back then. It's so ahead of its time. So apparently on the island of Barbados, when you reach the age of 100, you get your own stamp. Man, if my country did that, that'd probably be the only thing keeping me around. Like I probably would have thrown myself off a building by now, but at the same time, I'm trying to get a stamp with my face on it. It also gives you an incentive to make sure you be looking good for your 100th birthday, because like, man, that stamp's gonna be around. Someone basically sacrificed their drone to get this amazing up close and personal encounter with a tornado. Drone went straight kamikaze just for these beautiful images, and you know what, it was going for a while. Like, it's pretty good. This must have had some powerful wings. Like, it wasn't just any regular Walmart drone. This probably was like $1,000 he had on the line that he probably lost. Each year, the city of Warsaw in Poland comes to a complete standstill for a single minute on August 1st. This is to honor the Warsaw uprising in 1944. Man, this would be a strange day to visit Poland if you're not from here. I wonder if they like explain to the tourists what's happening. This is pretty cool that they still do this to this day. So there are currently more people ever in space right now than there's ever been since the shuttle era. There's now a good old whopping 11 people up there. No wonder I've been seeing so many like videos and TikToks and stuff of people in the space shuttle messing with gravity and things, making me get all jealous. I want to go up there. More space stuff. This is Martian water that has formed on one of the rovers. Honestly, like, what are we waiting for? We got water. Let's go. Elon, the fuck. Squirrels randomly cuddling up to this random dude's window. I'd have to use every cell in my body to like keep myself from just like banging up against the glass. That's mean. I wouldn't do that. Ken Allen was an orangutan at the San Diego Zoo. Not only did he escape 3 times, his peers began following his example and escaped too. During his escape, he would peacefully stroll around the zoo and look for other animals. This guy started a revolution. You're lucky he's not around anymore, because eventually the orangutans are going to start to cut some heads off. If he would have been around the day we lost to Harambe, that's definitely how he would have reacted. This cat just celebrated his 31st birthday, or 141 years old in human years. And clearly, he has seen some shit. He's tired of everything. He's tired of the BS, as most old people are. This is definitely accurate. I guess like that attitude just like crosses over throughout all species. Off-roading explained by this Lego device. So 20-degree slope, you're not going to be able to go up. We're going to add some 4-wheel drive though, and bam. 4-wheel drive. Does 4-wheel drive work on a 40-degree slope? It kind of does. Wait, it kind of does. I hope this guy has insurance on the Lego. Ah, you need bigger tire grip. That thing goes up smoothly now. I didn't even realize that tire size mattered. I know it sounds dumb. I'm sorry. Uh-oh. How you gonna fix that? Low center of gravity? You don't even need bigger tires? I thought they were just gonna keep slapping on bigger tires. Is there a technique to it too? And then a gear down. Wait, this guy actually changes gears? I used to always just stay in 4th gear on my mountain bike because I was cool.
In Tsukishima, Japan, there's a man named Mr. Mitani who likes to take his giant African tortoise out for walks. His name is Bonchan, and he's
been knighted as a samurai.
Now he weighs 70 kilograms, which is about 155 pounds.
Oh my god.
Mr. Mitani takes him on long walks down Monjodori, which is a famous shopping street from Monja.
Better hope he does not get tired.
Long walks, I mean like these 5-minute walks that usually take about an hour because of his slow pace and because of all the people that want to take pictures with him.
How is the turtle trained like that? That's the bigger question. It doesn't even have a leash? Are we domesticating turtles now? Are turtles gonna be the next dog? I want a giant tortoise to play fetch with.
It's so slimy, I'm gonna pick it up.
It looks like one of those toys you'd buy at like you know,
it's why women live longer than men.
The thing.
Like this. That is not a jellyfish, it's a Portuguese man of war. The venom can trigger an allergic-like reaction that results in throat swelling, heart issues, and difficulty breathing as you suffocate, possibly to death.
That sounds fun.
As for why this man did this, either he didn't know any better or he's trapped in a horrible marriage and this was his only alimony-free way out.
Let me know if you need some pee, bro. I got you, man. Open up. Why did I say that? So these apartments apparently have a massive pool road, a shared pool. What neighborhood is this? Venice? They better call this thing Venice or I'd be very disappointed. I would like that, I guess, but at the same time, like, what if my neighbors suck? I'm gonna go on their side and pee on their side of the pool. Okay, I need to stop talking about piss. An innovative way to grow rice over water. I don't know how this is possible, but aren't there ancient civilizations that were doing stuff like this, kind of? I don't know how this works, but I believe you, I guess. So this Chad just made a machete leg. He has a machete foreleg. We need this dude in a Quentin Tarantino movie stat. Nobody show this to him, he'll like bust instantly. Usain Bolt racing in reduced gravity. Ah, you ain't so fast now, are you? Wait, are these astronauts faster? How? Oh, is that the strategy? Like long, super long strides. This is a storm in Oklahoma just passing straight through the building. Like it was Nothing. That doesn't look like a storm. That looks like you're in an F5 tornado. Is there anyone brave enough to go out there? I would want to, but then again, I don't want to get like decapitated by a street lamp. It doesn't look like there's that much debris, so I think it's safe enough. Come on, someone just put their hand out there. The proper way to weigh a koala. So that's simple enough. You just take the weight of the tree and then remove that from whatever weight you get. Hey, this one's leaving the tree. Are you sure? I don't know. This doesn't seem necessary. This dude put all his perk points into balance. Man, I put like 0 perk points into balance. Whoa! I just put all my perk points into useless knowledge while this guy's doing the smart thing. A photorealistic George Washington if he lived in 2021. I don't know about you, but does anyone else sense the anti-British vibe just coming off this guy? What do the British think about him? I kind of wonder. Is it kind of like a we respect you, but also frick you? Another one, but this time it is Abraham Lincoln. I would not have recognized him without the hat. I guess you can't really have him wear the hat in 2021. He'd probably look like a homeless dude. I mean, who would vote for that guy? He looks more like a meme candidate. So not only are we domesticating giant tortoises, but also alligators? He's an emotional support animal. Wow. What? What? No! What the hell? Breed this thing! I want my pet tortoise and alligator. They're gonna be homies together. This is in Iceland because, of course, I was thinking either Iceland or Norway, and these things are called sand snakes? Or something, land snakes, I don't know. Wow. Wow, this is so much better than skating or snowboarding. It's free, you don't even need a board. How close is this to the volcano though? That would definitely change my thoughts on this whole thing. Maybe a bit more dangerous than I'm thinking. This is a Chinese community that lives on a bridge. Never heard of anyone living on a bridge. Except for like a troll, right? Don't trolls traditionally live under a bridge? Isn't that the story? I don't know. People live under bridges, especially in LA. I don't know how I'd feel about this. I guess it depends, like how much am I paying for rent on this bridge? It doesn't look like there's parking either. I probably have to park like off of the bridge and then walk to my house. When the territory of Wyoming applied to join the Union, Congress demanded they stop letting women vote. Their response was, we will remain out of the Union 100 years rather than come in without the women. Thus, Wyoming became the first state to allow women to vote. It's crazy to me to think that like a state could just be like, no, we're not gonna join you. Like I get Texas, because Texas was its own thing, but Wyoming? You could just be like, nah, I know you just made us right now, but we ain't gonna join you. This is an e-bike with a bit of a kick. What's an e-bike? I don't even know what that is. Whoa. Tokyo Drift? Pod Ride looks like a mini car and it has suspension system. Oh, you can... Wow. So this is all like pedals. The bike has electric assist to get you up the hill. Dang. How fast can you go on this bad boy? Is it trunk compartment too? So is this like for everyone to use? Is it like one of those motor scooters that you can just pick up on the side of the road? Doubles as a child seat? No, that child better also have pedals. He needs to be helping. Pretty good brakes too. Whoa. All right brakes. All right brakes. Someone found a silver pendant from over 200 years ago. May 5th, 1794. Oh man, someone's got to find like the descendants of this person. Maybe don't do that because you have to give it back actually. I don't know. This is a baby swordfish with at one point in its life could eventually weigh up to 1,000 pounds. How do you start from a fingertip and then grow to 1,000 pounds? Someone should like domesticate that too. I want to be able to walk my swordfish around the city as well. Oh my God. Nobody, and I mean nobody, better show this to Willem Dafoe. We're gonna have a major problem on our hands. Back to formula. I wish I could say it like him. Me and Mary Jane are gonna have a hell of a time. This machine will paint anything on a wall for you. I don't know how that works, but it looks like the image is right there. How long does this take though? That's the bigger question. Probably a while. That's way better than doing it by hand. This guy celebrated 1 million subscribers by getting hit with water balloons. That is nice of him, and the fact that it's color-coded, really appreciate that little small detail. It's weirdly beautiful in a strange way. Cracking an egg underwater actually leaves it intact because of the pressure. Wow, it's even like in shape and everything. Uh-oh, it's sticking. How low do you have to go to be able to do this? You're gonna put it in a whirlpool or something? Now eat it. Is that allowed? Are scuba divers allowed to eat things? Like just down there. An assisted living facility made to look like it's the 1940s. I love the young people. This doesn't look too 1940s to me. I mean, I feel like it needs more bombers in the sky and like tanks rolling through. At least if this was in Europe, you know. There's actually a lot of World War II jokes I can make in here, but maybe I shouldn't. Oh, it does say American town. Okay. Get ready because we're about to see a ball pyramid. I don't know why. I can tell this is probably going to be weirdly satisfying. Does it all stay the same though? I guess it... I don't see why I wouldn't. Wow, that was way too easy. But what is the point of that? Why? You know what? I don't need a why. I want it. I like it.
Everybody has that one thing in their house that everybody thinks is so
I think I've
cool.
seen this before.
Could be a hidden cabinet.
Wow.
A little movie room. Gadget.
Maybe I didn't see this
But
before.
ours.
But why is it so hidden?
this?
Just in case, I guess, like one day they ban games and they have to like hide them in the attic. Wow, they outfitted the whole stair system to be like a piano. And now everyone wants to do it and not the elevator. That's actually pretty smart. Oh, the dogs don't want to do it though. They're like, nah, we're good. I mean, I would do it too. This is a Siberian unicorn, a giant rhino that shared the earth with humans up until at least 39,000 years ago. And obviously, it reappears in our dreams at night as our sleep paralysis demon. This is the stuff straight out of nightmares, or like a Tim Burton movie. I love the name, the Siberian unicorn, and it's horrifying, as anything from Siberia probably should be. This coin has a hidden secret. Wow, but you can only pull that out with like tweezers or something like that. Is that real gold back there? I was gonna ask like how old this is, but this probably is not that old. This is probably made kind of new. Ooh, what if you lose the sword though? Someone's gonna lose that sword in like the first hour. Oh, is it? The US made that? Okay, it's relatively new. A reusable shopping cart list from the 1920s. So I guess if you need baby food, you just flip that thing over. Look at that. You know what? I could probably still use this thing. This is really cool. Way better than just putting the list on your phone like a loser. It's also kind of interesting just to see what they were bringing back in the 1920s. Like, so spaghetti was still a thing. Everything else, oh, they had cake too. Jams, juices, tea. This is really cool. I want this. We should do this more often. How ants walk. So it's like they have tripods. They're like three. They have two tripods. I'm trying to think. I could see it, but I'm like, which leg is going over the other leg? This doesn't seem fun to be an ant. This is in Mongolia. We have a Mongolian child sleeping next to a massive reindeer. Were they lying? Like, I don't know if the Mongolians were just riding horses. Were they riding these massive reindeers as well? Because that explained why they were so dominant. Imagine getting stabbed in the chest with one of these things. This is the violin the lead member of the band continued to play as the Titanic sank into the ocean 109 years ago. It's actually crazy that they were able to recover this somehow and even restore it. It doesn't even look that damaged. How is it not that damaged? I mean, the strings don't look too good, but this is crazy. I actually didn't even think this image was fully loaded. I was like, what's going on with this thing? It's just two hikers in the Alps. This is hikers in the Alps, if I can find them. There you go. Is it fog? How did this image get captured? Where is there that much snow and it's just like all level like this? There's something funky going on here. This is called the Dragon's Eye, which is of course located in Norway. Understandable. The Vikings probably had access to dragons. That explains a lot. Different patterns of a turtle shell. I didn't even know that you could have these crazy colors on a turtle shell. Why have I never seen this before? Can I get a cool pattern for my giant tortoise as well? Big old group of parrots in a palm tree. They were probably like saying bad words in here, and that's when he figured it out. That's all parrots know, right? Just the bad words. A beautiful and rare shot of the sky. It looks like Bob Ross is still painting this. It might have been a happy accident that he's gonna end up making look glorious by the end. This is a 25-foot Hindu god that is made exclusively out of bananas. It's all bananas. How is it all bananas? I don't want to see the Taj Mahal anymore. I want to see this thing. Where is this thing located? This is awesome. A 40,000-year-old bison head, of course, found in Alaska, probably frozen somehow. Where do you go when you find something like this? Like, do you go to a museum, or like, how do you figure out what the hell even is this? What did I just find? Do you trust them? Like, what if you get jacked? This is made out of cardboard and hot glue. Where do you even begin to do this? I guess he was bored in lockdown and he just made like the greatest creation. This is equally as museum worthy, I feel. Robot Wars, and this time this guy has mastered one move completely. The suplex. Oh man, he popped back up though. Wait a second, can they both do this? Oh, single leg takedown. Boom, get him for the 3 count. Man, this guy is definitely not gonna win this if it goes to the judges. He's gonna need to try to get a knockout last second here. This is an HDR image of the eclipse back in 2017. It was taken in Wyoming. What is even happening out? Like, how do you... What were these rays of light doing? Why did this camera cost like $1 million probably? I don't know. Insane bridge demolition. That doesn't even look real. Is it sped up too? Is it that fast? Again, it's like art. Destroying things is art. I'm getting a little too deep. I need to calm down. This is a ray of light entering King Ramses III's tomb in Egypt, of course. Man, they were just out here flexing on all the humans at the same time. Like, look at these amazing architectural feats. It feels like no one in that civilization ever asked why. They were just like, yeah, giant triangles in the desert. Yeah, we could do that. Big old sphinx right here. Okay, yeah, we can do that too. This guy is sculpting pillows. This is not a real pillow. This is a sculpture of a realistic pillow. I never thought how difficult that would be, but it looks really difficult, yet this is super realistic. Coca-Cola, but actually a secret passageway. This is what we're gonna be doing whenever there's the soda prohibition of the 2020s. It's only a matter of time. This is the SpaceX launch from the Indian River, which is actually in Florida. I didn't know Florida had something called the Indian River, but this doesn't seem real either. How is it changing colors? Is Elon just shooting up fireworks in the sky? Or is this Photoshop? This looks a little shop, partially at least. Everyone's talking about this terrifying fish that just washed up on shore, and I am extremely disturbed. What went wrong in this animal's life to grow this? I guess we could say what went right. Like, this is a fucking alien. This is an alien that like just came down here and was like, hey, we're gonna start doing weird stuff. The humans don't go down this far. This is a cafe in the Czech Republic. Looks like the chillest cafe ever. I don't know why there's nobody there, but I would be going to this cafe every day, just getting hyped. This looks like a place that you chill before you go to Professor McGonagall's class. Oh, millennial Harry Potter reference. I shouldn't be doing that. A medieval toilet. I love what we were doing back in the medieval days. Seems like a lot simpler to design things. If only we went back to that. Give our construction workers a break. Come on now. Just right on the ground, it's fine. Teach people not to come onto your property. Better stay away from my house or else you're gonna know what I ate last night. And big thanks to the patrons of May. Drew's Argentinian Grandpa. I'm About a Nut. LuxembourgLover. Poppy Drew Woo. I Love Drew to Know. AryanAfterHours. Stormtrooper 501. Zeffi. Patrick C. Manny 74. Kaylee K. M203 BrushEm. Ian L. FusionWolf. Anthony G. SanNick. EpiNick. Elijah Senpai. Dalton D. Call of Tortoise. Anikyte. Aaron F. And Aaron F. 2.